it's Nikki. First, I need to start this video off by apologizing profusely for not posting a video last Monday. I was on vacation in Jamaica last week, and so I wasn't able to post my video. I was supposed to get a friend to post for me, but that fell through. So I'd super duper apologize for that, and I still love you guys, and I hope you will still watch me, and I hope you forgive me. That was supposed to be puppy dog eyes. I don't know if you could tell. The topic from last week was the first person that you came out to. So as sort of a punishment for missing my video last week, I'm doing the topic from last week, and I'm gonna do a new topic for this week. Yeah, let's get this started. I don't want this to be too long. The first person that I came out to, I think we talked about coming out before, and I think I mentioned the first person that I came out to, so you can sort of go back and look at that. You can check that out, like here in front of my eye or something, I don't know. Or maybe I'll put it here, I'm not sure yet. But you can go check that out, but I didn't get into a lot of detail with it, so I'm going to go into a little more detail. So I was in college, and I had a beautiful roommate named Molly, and trust me, she was gorgeous. I had just come out to myself about, I don't know, a month before I came out to her. And it was because I didn't quite know what bisexual was, and I didn't know that I was bisexual until I did some research. And so I started to realize that I had a crush on my roommate. And it was a little awkward because I wasn't sure if I should tell her or not. And, you know, it's hard to live with her having a crush on her. So one day I decided that I was just going to come out and tell her. And so I told her, like, she smoked cigarettes, so I told her that, like, I had to talk to her, and she was like, oh, well, I have to go out for a cigarette, so come with me. And so I did. And she was like, so what's up? And I said, well, I wanted to tell you something, and I'm a little nervous about telling you, but just bear with me. And here's the thing, I already knew that she herself was sort of bisexual. Like, she never said she was, but she always talked about how beautiful girls were, and, you know, and about how she had been with girls before. So I was pretty I mean, I didn't expect her to, like, completely shun me, but it was still kind of nerve-wracking because I was also going to tell her that I had a crush on her. So I started out with the bisexual thing, and I said, so you may have guessed this already, but I'm bisexual, and yeah, I wanted to let you know that because I started to feel close to you, and, you know, I want to start to tell people I'm close to. I said, I've never told anybody this before. You're the first person. And she was like, oh, she was like, I feel so honored. And I was like, okay, so far so good. And then I said, but there's another part too. And this part is the hardest part. And said, I have a crush on you. Like, I like you, and, you know, I just wanted to let you know that. And she was like, oh, that's so sweet. And she's like, you know, I really do like you, and, you know, but obviously she didn't like me that way. So, because she had a boyfriend at the time. She's like, you didn't have to be nervous. There's no big deal. I think you're awesome. And so it didn't affect our friendship at all. It actually made it stronger. And, you know, we still talk to this day. I send her flowers on her birthday every year. So I think it was like a pattern because I watched everybody else's vids from last week, and it seems like the first person they came out to handled it very well. So I would still like to know your first person that you guys came out to. You can leave a comment down below. Now, second part of the video. Ready? Don't know if you guys have heard, there's a video circulating around YouTube, which I will link somewhere. It's about a transgendered teen that gets beat up in a McDonald's. And it's really disturbing, and I wanted to start the week off talking about this. And, you know, Mike suggested that we have this as our theme this week, and I think it's a great theme because I kind of feel like we've been sort of neglecting our transgendered followers. So I want to first off say that I think that beating anyone up for being different is just wrong, and I am so disgusted by anyone who would treat someone that badly based on who they are. I think that the problem with this is that we don't educate people enough about what it means to be transgendered and what people who are transgender go through, and how hard it is for them. I think they may have it the hardest in the LGBT community, and people may take that the wrong way, but I just mean that I feel like they, out of everyone, have it the hardest because a lot of times their sexual identity or their gender identity is so out there on the surface, and people can pick up on it. Whereas if I'm bisexual, you can't really tell that I'm bisexual. You can't always tell that someone's gay or lesbian, you know. And I think we have sort of a shield in that way, but I don't think that people who are transgendered always have that shield, especially when they first start transitioning. So I think that the first thing that people need to do is educate themselves. You need to go, I'm going to post some links in the description of resources about transgendered people and what it means to be transgendered. And if anybody who's watching this has anything to add, please post a video response and talk to me about your feelings about what happened. Because I feel like we really need to support all of our community, not just parts of it. Everybody in our community needs to be supported, and they need to be respected. Yeah, I think that's the end of my video. I missed you guys, and I hope you all had a fabulous past week, and I will see you guys next week, next Monday. Bye.